what have you won so far?
I have not won anything. No, that's not true. My first match in the under 2800s, John Ballard and I beat the other people. So
you're beating people now.
So far, and I'm excited.
You're on the way to the final? Is that a round robin or a single?
No, it is not. Single elimination.
What does a round robin actually mean?
Round robin means that each person or team gets to play everybody else in that division. And this is not. If you lose once, you're eliminated. So you get to. It's called single elimination.
So you're pretty good. You've never been beaten in the under 2800 doubles. Is that correct?
That is
today?
Probably incorrect.
That's incorrect. Today you're unstoppable so far.
Unbeatable.
Is that right? Yeah. Now your partner is John Ballard. I've seen him around. Now he says he contacts a lot of the sponsors around here.
He does a lot of footwork.
Have you done some of that yourself also,
he's
Debbie?
Up here. He does most of the footwork. I help set up stuff, and we pack packets for everybody, so everyone has all the information. But John Ballard's the man behind the money.
He seems like a pretty friendly guy. Do you know him pretty well?
Very well. He's excellent at table tennis. He's a devoted person, and he loves going out and supporting table tennis in any way he can. He's great.
Where do you come from anyway?
Well, we live in Parker, Arizona, and I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher, and how old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
40 years old?
I'm an old lady. The gray hairs are coming in.
You look like you're 20 now. Does the table tennis keep you looking so young?
That and chasing my children around.
Oh, I see. And now, what other events did you say you're playing?
Well, I played in the under 1300s, and I sorely lost to someone from our club, Jared Howell.
Was that a single elimination event also?
No, it was not. It was a round robin. And I beat one of the other players and lost to the other two. So
in the round robin.
In the round robin.
So what would happen if you would have won the round robin?
Then I would have advanced to play in the finals.
Oh, it was a final. So once you get out of a round robin, you win the final?
Not always. Depends on how many round robins there are.
Oh, okay. And what type of paddle do you play with?
I play with the 999. What is it? Juice? I don't even know.
How do you spell that?
Juic. And it's 999. It's the tacky rubber. That's probably because I'm pretty tacky. I'm a hitter.
Do you use that on? I see there's two sides of the paddle now. Now what? They're different colors.
Different colors. So I can't sneak anything in on you. If I put a different rubber on the back, I can't trick you.
Yeah, but it's the same rubber, didn't you say?
This happens to be the same rubber. But it's just legal. They have to do it to see if you're changing paddles. In case some people use different types of rubber on the forehand and backhand.
What's that you glue the rubber to?
You glue it to a bat. It's a wooden bat. It's called a bat. And that's the main frame of the paddle. You probably know more of this than I do. Probably using the wrong terms, but and there's a little bit of foam in there too.
Foam?
That changes the way the ball bounces.
What kind of foam do they use? Is that like urethane foam or?
I have no idea.
Where'd that come from? Do they make that in the U.S. or does
no idea.
Japan?
I would say Japan.
Japan?
I would guess.
They're kind of high tech in Japan now, aren't they?
Yeah, they know their foam rubber.
And or is that China? I heard the Chinese players play way far back from the table.
Wait a minute. It probably says right on here. It says made in China.
Oh, it is made in China.
It is China.
So they're smarter than the Japanese now. Is that what you're saying?
Than we are.
How much? Well, I don't know. How much do they charge for that foam rubber?
Well, I don't know. It's connected
sponge.
to the rubber when we buy it. The rubber itself is pretty expensive. Your bats run anywhere from...
So the bat is what you glue it to?
Yes. The whole thing.
Or does it come that way?
Blade.
Oh, the blade?
The blade, but the whole thing is called a bat.
Okay.
And you can buy them in pieces or you can buy them all put together. My husband bought these in pieces, and by the time we finished paying for them, it ran somewhere around $120.
Wow.
Too much.
That's a lot of money. $120? What's the name of that? Is there a name on that bat?
On the bat itself, this one, butterfly.
Butterfly. Anything else?
Remoras.
How do you spell that?
I don't know, Primorac-ST.
And is that all it says?
That's all. The butterfly made in Japan. Now
Here, could I see that? Here, let me see.
The blade is made in Japan. The rubber is made in China. What an awesome team.
I see it says off something, off minus.
Oh, so this is something you know.
Off?
I don't have any idea. You do though. I can tell you're fishing for answers. I don't have.
What's the off? What's the off mean? Does that mean you're supposed to keep your hands off that?
Getting it off the table once in a while.
So, oh, it means you don't want to hit it off the table.
I suppose.
Is that it?
It means trying not to. So unfortunately, I don't always have the best control of this pattern.
I see your hair's pretty long now. Does that get in your eyes ever, or do you wear any headbands or anything?
No, not while I play.
This game, this ping pong game seems like it's pretty easy. Do you guys just sit around and drink beer and play
Never.
this? No?
Never, but we like to play. My husband comes up twice a week. That's the most we play. It's twice a week, and I'm often at home teaching, so I don't get to practice very often.
It seems like most of the players are around here. It seems like they look young and then they're real healthy.
It's good for your health.
Is it?
Yes, especially
why are so many people sweating around here?
I suppose that
I mean, it's just
so hard. Typically, when we practice, we don't put in this many hours.
Now,
probably nerves have something to do with it. I'm good at getting nervous.
Is that right?
I've perfected that part of the game.
Now it seems like running this tournament, that must be a piece of cake. Just you sign people up. No? Not
at all.
No?
Because you have to coordinate everybody in every event, making sure that you're supposed to make sure that no two players from the same club have to play each other, if at all possible.
Well, if they only play one event, what's the big problem?
Well, they like to play new people.
Oh, they like to play new people?
And then on top of that, you have to coordinate the different ratings. So you have not the two top players in the same round robin. So you're going to stagger all the numbers. And it takes quite a while to do. Now we've just computerized it.
Yeah, well that sounds...
The disc didn't work very well.
Oh, the disc didn't work very well. Was it broken?
The person running it.
Oh. Where'd the disc come from?
I believe someone in Phoenix gave it to us.
Somebody in Phoenix? Like maybe Wayne Johnson or something?
Possibly Wayne got his hands on it, but it came from someone else.
Oh, okay.
And so that's our
maybe Len Winkler or somebody like that?
So.
From Table Tennis and More?
There you go.
Now, where do you play most of the time?
We play right here. In Havasu
right here? Is there a name for this?
This is called the Aquatic Center.
Aquatic Center?
Center?
Is there a name for the place you play? I mean, do you call it anything?
No, just the Aquatic Center.
Oh, so you play at in water?
It's called the Aquatic Center, even though it has other facilities attached to it.
So if people want to mail you, they'll just send a letter to the Aquatic Center, and it'll go right to you.
No, we don't own the building; we just rent it. So most people write or call Paul Campbell or John Ballard because they are the two main men behind this club.
So if you're going to make a table tennis shirt, you would call it the Aquatic Table Tennis Club.
Is
that right?
Something different.
What about the Lake Havasu Table Tennis Club? Would that work?
That's what we call it. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. All right. I'm being set up here. I'm going to say goodbye.
Okay. Thanks a lot for the interview, Debbie.